YouTube, how's it going? Dylan Lucy here, coming at you with Convergence number 3, or 4 if you count the 0 issue, but you shouldn't, so number 3. And I'm not okay with this issue. But we'll get to that, and you'll understand why. There's actually a really cool thing at the end of this issue that's really cool, and I'm really not okay with it all at the same time. Alright, so we pick back up right where I'm glad they picked up them getting Diamos, the evil wizard from... It's actually a reveal in this issue, so we'll get there. He's an evil wizard. That's all you gotta know. So the heroes are helping him, and they're like, are we safe? The Flash is like, let me check. And flashes around. And then Telos's like drones pop up out of the ground and start attacking them. They kick some ass. Superman is like wrecking them. Val-Zod Superman, Earth 2 Superman, like wrecking these drones, and then the drones are like, he's got superhuman strength. Let's put him in a net, and then they capture him, and you see it cuts over to Telos, who's just, I'm not sure where he is. It doesn't make it clear. It looks like he's in Stonehenge, actually, like from this little cut that you see, and he's watching all of the fights. So you get Swamp Thing versus, like, you see Swamp Thing versus Man-Bat. You see the Superboy versus I think Kingdom Come Superman. I'm pretty sure that's what Superman it is. And you just get some other fights that aren't really clear, and then you find out Kandor is here. The bottle city of Kandor is on Telos, or is on Telos' planet. I don't know how it works yet. I don't know if Telos is the planet or Telos is a manifestation of the planet. Like, for me, it hasn't made it obvious or clear, or if Telos is like some sort of program put in place by Brainiac. I don't know. But the bottle city of Kandor is here. And they're not fighting. And Telos isn't happy about that. So he goes to them and he's like, you guys are gonna fight. And then it cuts back over to the Earth 2 heroes fighting the drones. Flash frees Superman. Superman starts wrecking more. And then the Batmobile, or the Batplane, shows up. Batmobile plane, because it's like flying, but it can drive too. Shows up, gives them even more backup. And they're like, yay, Batman and Dick are back. Yeah, Batman and Dick are back. And then it cuts back to Kandor. And I guess the hero, this masked hero of Kandor, is like, we're not gonna fight. We were the first city that Brainiac captured. We're not fighting. And then Telos murders him. And that makes the people of Kandor upset, so they open fire. Makes Telos really angry, and he goes nuclear. Destroys the entire city. Upsetting him too, because he's like, you guys could have won. You're an entire city of Superman. Like, you should have won this conflict, but instead of fighting and doing what I told you to do, you're all dead now. So congratulations. And then we cut back to the heroes, and Deimos is saying that he was a prisoner held by Telos, who was ultimately a prisoner to Brainiac, in a way. So they're like, let's go and get to the weak point. Batman is like, I'm gonna stay behind. And Dick's like, well, I'm staying with you. And Batman's like, no, you're not. And Dick's like, yeah, I am. And Dick's like, so exactly what is the reason for you staying? And Batman's like, I'm out of whatever drug I shot myself up with, and we were followed out of the city. And we need to slow down whoever's followed us. And then it cuts over to them, to the other Earth hero, the other Earth heroes, and Deimos walking down these stairs. And then you see Scar Terrace, which is where Deimos is from. And apparently Scar Terrace is under Telos, which is really interesting, because I wasn't expecting to see this place pop up. But, you know, I guess anything can pop up in Convergence, that's the point. And then a scene happens that really confuses me about, like, time travelers being held captive or something. I'm not exactly sure what happens there, but then it cuts back to all these cars show up that followed Batman and Dick Grayson out of the city, and it's a bunch of bad guys from the Gotham that they visited. It's a man with a pig mask. We got the Riddler, Victor Zsasz, Flamingo, Dr. Hurt. I don't know who they are, and it looks like the Royal Flush Gang, members of it, Ace and King, Man-Bat too. And then, alright, so they start fighting. Thomas gets stabbed by Victor Zsasz. And they all start coming at him, and he's got the Batwing, or the Batmobile there. And then Batman blows up the Batmobile, effectively killing him and all of the other heroes. And I got really sad at that moment. Which also made Man-Bat crash, and Dick lands on top of him. And I got incredibly sad because now Thomas Wayne is dead. And then you get an exposition finding out that he made things right with his granddaughter. He got... and it says the exchange between him and the other Batman was him saying... the words that Bruce never got to hear from his actual father. So, yeah. And then, to add insult to injury, Dick Grayson gets shot by the Joker. And that made that even worse. And then the Joker's like, how does it feel that I was able to shoot you, and effectively I'm going to kill you, making Batman's sacrifice pointless? How does that make you feel? And Dick Grayson's like, go to hell. And then Joker's like, you first. And then Joker gets his neck snapped by none other than Telos. Telos pops up and saves Dick Grayson, actually. And Dick Grayson's like, well, you're here to kill me. Just do it. But Telos is like, first you're going to tell me where your friends are. Things are not looking good for Dick. And that was issue number 3. And like I said, it was a really interesting twist, like seeing the Joker and having Telos show up and save Dick. But I'm actually really genuinely sad that Thomas Wayne is dead. Because I was really enjoying him. Now I like, it makes me wish I had read Earth 2 to get to know Thomas Wayne more, because I actually really liked him just in like these 3 issues. I really liked Thomas Wayne in 3 issues. So like if I had read all of Earth 2 and then read this might have, like, his death might have brought me to tears if I was attached to Earth 2. But, I mean, just the fact that, like, it was, like, he got to have that moment with his son really hurts me. Because, like I said in the last video, just the moment between them, like, made me have some feels. But, like, Like, it actually confirming that they had this heartwarming conversation that we weren't actually a part of really really gives me some feels now that he's dead. So Convergence number 3. 3 issues down, 5 more to go. And then after Convergence is over... Well, not after Convergence is over. Once all the Part 2 issues pop up, once all the other Part 2s that I am reading pop up, I will go ahead and wrap those up. What do we have in store? We've got... We've got Harley Quinn, Suicide Squad, the Titans, and the new Teen Titans. Those are the tie-ins that I'm reading, waiting on Part 2s for all of them. So those will be the stories that you will get full on summaries of when that happens, all the play-by-plays of those, and all of my opinions on them. And so far, I am still really digging Convergence. 3 issues in, 4 issues in, halfway. Next week will be halfway. I'm really excited. I really hope this. I really hope this has a bearing to everything. Like, I hope this isn't just an event that happens for no reason. So yeah, all right. Catch you guys later. Peace.